Alright, for the fourth layer you need the inner edge pieces, you need the center edge pieces, and you also need the middle center pieces. So you put the middle center pieces on like that. Then the edge center pieces go next to them. And then finally you put the groove down and you put the inner edge pieces on. So now you should have 4 layers complete. Alright, so what you want to do now is to create the final spherical support using the 4 last wedges that you have. I have already put in 3 of them. So what you want to do, you have an empty groove here. You're going to take the smaller interlocking clamp and you're going to face it downwards like that so that the lip is facing inwards and down. And then you're basically going to just slide it on top. So it should be nice and flush. Then what you want to do is you want to do the same thing with the bigger one. You're going to face this lip away from you and so that you see it downwards like that. And then you're just going to basically rest it on top of the other one. So this is basically what we did for the first step as far as getting the support bar. Then what you want to do, you want to take the wedge and you want to put it on top of the bigger piece. It should probably snap a little bit. So now you have the big piece, the small piece, and now you have the wedge. Then you're going to take the remaining 2 pieces, slide them into each other like that, and then you're going to snap it into that final spot. Okay, so now you should have the spherical support completed. Alright, to complete the 5th layer, we're going to take the remaining center pieces and also the remaining edge pieces for these layers. So what we're then going to do, I'm going to put the orange blue edge piece, the outer edge piece, going to put the red blue outer edge piece in place. Make sure the groove is facing downwards. And then we have the blue corner edge piece that slides in like that. And then the 2 edge center pieces. So now your cube should look something like that. Alright guys, so the top layer is the trickiest to reassemble. What you do first is you first put in the corner pieces and then all of the edge pieces. So I have already placed these 2 corner pieces and these 8 edge pieces. What you then want to do, so I'm going to put in the other 2 corner pieces. This is the green, orange, yellow. It basically fits in there like that, but you see it doesn't go in that way. So what you do is you put the tip down and you got to kind of push it in, hold the cube, and just snap that piece in. So now that piece is snapped in. Do the same with the other ones. If these pieces come out, all you have to do is just slide them back in. Okay, make sure that this sphere structure here is also intact. You don't want it to start the pieces coming out. So then you hold the yellow on top, do the same with the other corner. Okay, so now we have the 2 corners in place. Now we could put the remaining edge pieces. What you want to do for the edge pieces, you're going to put the inner one on first, and then you're going to snap the outer one next to it. Do the same for the other side. Okay, then we're going to put the remaining 4 edge pieces here the same way we just did those 2. Alright, so now you should have all the edges in place and all the corners. Now we're going to have to resort to even more forcing the pieces in and snapping them in. What you want to do first is we're going to place two of the middle center pieces in place here. Okay, they're basically going to move around a little bit. So what you want to do next is you want to place the edge center pieces in. Alright, now that should hold the middle center pieces a little bit more firmly. Then what you want to do is you want to place these edge center pieces in. So this one's going to go over here. As you'll see, it kind of snaps in. Okay, so your cube should look something like that. Now what you want to do is you want to put these corner pieces in. The corner center pieces in. So it doesn't matter, any corner center piece can go either way. So you basically just going to have to put the tip in, hold the edge of the cube, and then snap it in. Don't worry about breaking the pieces, they're pretty sturdy, I could say that. Okay, so then you put the tip in. Alright, so now we have the corner pieces in as well. Now what you want to do, if you did accidentally dislodge these pieces here, you're going to have to just push them back in. So you should have these pieces still intact here. You could use a pencil or whatever. So now they're back in. Okay, so now what you want to do is we're going to put the middle center pieces on, the next ones. And then we're going to also do the edge pieces. Okay, so now you should have 4 pieces remaining. What you want to do is you want to get the edge center pieces in, and then we're going to just pop those 2 corner pieces in. So make sure that this side is facing towards the outer edge of the cube. You can't do it with this little lip here facing out. So the lip here, this little ledge, goes inward, like that. And then the hook, if it's facing left, it goes on the right side. That pops in. The last one pops in. And now what we got to do is just put these corner pieces in. So hold the cube so that you don't accidentally pop the pieces out. Okay, so now we have one corner in place, and we just need that last piece to finish up the entire cube. So the same thing, you're just going to basically force it in there, hold the corner of the cube, and there you go. All of your pieces in the cube should now be reassembled, and you should find that the cube turns normally. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any videos on actually like lubricating the cube. They said in the DHL shipment not to basically lube the cube too much, so obviously they're assuming people are going to lube up the cubes a little bit, and I probably am guessing it would help out the 6x6 a little bit. As you can see, the internal structure, the reason that these pieces pop out is because the 2 pieces that are seated against each other, one of them has a groove that basically interlocks into that center structure, while the other one is kind of just loose in there. I should have showed you while it was open, but you'll see that the pieces basically just slide out, and I think that's why these 2 pieces usually pop out. Alright guys, so just leave any comments or questions on my my inbox, or you can leave it on the actual tutorial on reassembling the cube. I hope this video has helped you reassemble your VCube 6, and thanks a lot for watching.